This is Digger Text coming back at you with another haul video. I went garage selling Friday and Saturday this week, and I also hit some thrift stores on Friday. So I'll go through everything that I got, and I'll tell you what I paid for it and what I think I can get for it. I've done a lot of listing this week, so I got a lot of listings on eBay this week. I worked really hard on that. I've had a lot of sales. Sold one item from last week's haul video, so you can check that out and see which one that was. And I was a little off on my estimate, but actually it was better for me. I got more than what I estimated. So without further ado, I think we'll go through some of this and I'll show you what I picked up, and then at the end we're going to have a little talk about some Amazon items that I actually got back. So here we go. We're going to start with shoes. So one of the thrift stores I went to on Friday was having a half off everything in the store except for clothing. I asked her if that extended to shoes, and she said yes. So I wound up buying these shoes. So these are Nike Air. They're Air Force Ones. I'm not real sure what year they're from. I did look them up. It looks like in this condition, and you can see on the bottom they're in really nice shape. In this condition, they go for about 50 bucks, and I paid half of $9, so I paid $4.50 for those shoes. The others, some other shoes that I got, these are Dexter's, and Dexter's not a really hot brand, but they're in real good shape, and they were only $3. So they're a little dusty. I'm going to have to do some leather conditioning on them and make them look a little nicer, but they retail for about $35, so I should do good with those. I got a pair of shoes here that I didn't know anything about. I've never heard of this brand before. It's called Sergio, and you can see the logo in there. And there's a Sergio Rossi, but this I don't believe is Sergio Rossi. They're made in Italy, but they actually have, it looks like German writing on the inside. So I'm not sure. I don't know anything about these shoes, and I haven't been able to find out much. They were not worn much, so they're in really good shape. I paid $3.50 for them. So they should, even if I don't find anything out, they should still sell for about $30, $35. So I should do good. Then the last thing I got was a pair of boots, and I was really surprised to find these boots half off. Now they are worn, the soles are worn, but they're Tony Lama's, and Tony Lama's a really good brand of boots to buy. Actually, these boots, they were 30 bucks, and I got them for half price at 15. So if you average out everything that I got, I paid roughly about $5 a pair for what I got. So I should do really well with these. And the boots are going to go to the antique mall. I stick them in the antique mall for about, those will be about $50, and they should sell there just fine. Something else I got was, I went to a garage sale, and oddly enough, I picked up 2 of these. These are interactive TV for Fisher-Price. They're both Scooby-Doo. I'm not sure why they had 2. They were 50 cents a piece. These on Amazon go for about $25 to $30. So those are going off to Amazon. I also picked up a game. This one came from a thrift store. I paid $5 for it, and it retails for about $20 on Amazon. It's an older game, 2001, I believe, 2003. It's from 2003, so it's still shrink wrapped. It's in really good condition. One thing I really love is old Polaroid cameras. These old Polaroids are really good to pick up if you see them cheap. I bought this one at an estate sale for $1. This is it's a one-step, and it's got the rainbow ribbon on it. So you can look on eBay for rainbow, and you'll pull these up. There's also a black model. The white ones, I think the white ones sell for a little bit more than the black models do, but it's in incredible condition. It's not even dusty or anything. It's really, really nice. So keep an eye out for those old Polaroids. Now, I will tell you this, Polaroid film is no longer manufactured by Polaroid. However, there is a website you can go to and you can order Polaroid film for these old Polaroid cameras from them. It's a little expensive, but you can get the film for them. So keep that in mind. It's really good if you go to sell them on eBay to make mention of that in your eBay auction. So it kind of helps sell this stuff. I will sell this as untested. I don't have any Polaroid film, so I can't test it. So I'll sell it for untested, but it really doesn't matter. It still sells for about 50 bucks on eBay. I picked up a NES game also at that thrift store. Metal Gear. This one was $5, and everything is inside it. The map is inside it. That's why I bought it, because it had the instructions. Everything was inside. The game itself goes for maybe 10 or 15 if you only have the game. But if you have the map and you have everything else, it goes for about 65. So it's a very good game to pick up if you see it. I picked up a trackball. This is a Logitech trackball. I don't know anything about these. Sometimes I pick up stuff that I don't know anything about just so that I can learn more about them. I did read on a Facebook site somewhere where somebody picked one up and it was worth about $60. So I saw it and it was $1. I figured it couldn't hurt me, so I went ahead and I picked it up. This one is not that one that's $60. This is it sells from anywhere from $5 to $10 on eBay, so this was kind of a bust. In fact, I can sell just the marble for like $8 on eBay. I have not tested it, don't know if it works yet, but I'll stick it on eBay. The nice thing is it's light, so it'll go first class, so it won't cost much to ship it. I picked up a Mario Kart Wii Connects. This is still sealed. Yoshi. On Amazon, they're going for about, I think it's $60. I think it's $60. I paid $2.50 for it at a garage sale. So that was a good find. I picked up a blow mold for Halloween. It was sitting on a table at a garage sale. It was $1. And since I have an antique booth, these do real well in the antique booth come Halloween time. I had two of them that were similar to this. They were actually a scarecrow instead of a black cat. But the scarecrows, I had two of them. They both sold for $25 a piece. So I expect to get similar for this. I'll probably get $25 for it around Halloween time. And they're light. I mean, it's a little large, but it's not that bad to hold on to it till then. I got this magazine rack for $1 at a garage sale. I don't know anything about it. It's not signed or anything like that. Kind of looks maybe 70s, but I'm not sure. It is plywood, and it could be a repro. I don't know. To be honest with you, I just don't know. But I'll probably put $15 on it in the antique booth anyway and let them decide whether it's real or repro or what. I don't have anything in it, so I'm good with that. I picked up a whole bunch of Thomas the Trains. These are the wooden Thomases. It's got a fire engine in here. It's got a battery operated Thomas that he actually pulls the track, and it's all wooden. It's a wooden track. There's a tunnel in here. Here's the tunnel. And then there's a bunch of track and a bridge. So I got the whole bag for $5. Estimate on eBay for this bunch is going to be probably $30 for everything. So it was well worth picking up. They're a little heavy, so if I can't estimate shipping right off the bat, then sometimes I will list like $15 for shipping or something like that. It's kind of rare, but sometimes I'll throw it in there just because I don't want to hassle trying to figure out what it weighs, and $15 usually will cover you on anything. You could ship it in a flat rate box, USPS flat rate box for that, so that would be okay. And then, let's see, what else did I get? I got this backup for computers. It's a battery backup. The battery is in it. I got it at a thrift store for $5. You can sell these without the battery in it for $25 plus shipping on eBay. So if you get them for $5, they're well worth picking up. This one, I plugged it in at the thrift store to see if the battery did work in it, and usually they'll beep and the light will turn red if it won't charge the battery. This one turned green and looked like it was charging, so this battery is probably good. This one I'm going to keep. I need one for some computer stuff that I have, so I'm going to keep that one anyway. Which is one nice thing, you get to pick up this stuff and you don't have to pay a whole lot for it, and you didn't go out and pay retail for it. So that's one great thing about going out to these thrift stores. So I've got another big haul here. Oh, I got one picture that I'll show you. This is a really nice Pepsi glass framed bar mirror. I think it's a mirror. Yeah, it's a mirror. And so I picked this up at a garage sale for $1. Walked up and I asked the lady how much. She said $1, and I couldn't pay her fast enough. This will go to the antique booth. I'll probably get $50 for this in the antique booth. And then I've got another haul over here that I'm going to show you here in a minute. I'll pull the camera around and I'll kind of go through some of that with you. I did want to show you some of the comic books that I picked up from last week's video. These are Golden Age. I got some Golden Age Disneys. That one's a nice one. They're all in really good shape. They're not mint or anything, but they're decent. They're all there. So these will probably go for, I said last week I paid $8 a piece. They'll probably on eBay go for about $15. So I'm not going to make a huge profit on them. But they were so cool, I just couldn't let them go. A nice Joe Palooka number 4. That one is really neat. And then I got another Andy Pando that's a robot cover. And another Joe Palooka number 8. So comics are always fun. I always love it when I find comics. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Amazon. Amazon, whenever you send some stuff into Amazon, there's certain categories you have to get approved in. And one of the categories that I'm approved in is grocery. Grocery it's tough, but if you do it right, you can do pretty well in the grocery category. One thing I got at Walmart about probably 6 months ago, 7 months ago, was these SodaStream margarita mix and daiquiri mix. And these were on sale, so I put them together and I sent them into Amazon. The thing is that you have to put the expiration dates on here, and if you come within 3 months of the expiration date, then Amazon will kick it and you have to get it back. I got these back. They don't expire until May, but they wouldn't keep them. And it's kind of my own fault, sort of. I was at the time trying to get approved for grocery, so they kind of sat here at the house for about 6 weeks before I was able to send them in. And they don't sell real fast. So I only had 3 left. I made money off of them. It's not that I didn't make money off of this stuff. I did make my money off of it. But I got 3 of them back. So it's not a huge loss. But it did get me ungated in grocery, which was nice. So now I have these. I've got 3 of these. I got 2 more that haven't showed up yet. So those are coming back to me. But you have to really pay attention to the expiration dates, because Amazon does pay attention to it. And if it comes in and you're not within that threshold of the date, then they will kick it and you will have to get it back, and you got to pay to have it shipped back to you. I got these Sony headphones in a bag of stuff from a thrift store. And the item that I got out of the bag wound up being worth like $25. But I looked up these Sony headphones on Amazon, and these were selling for $35. They're an older set, and it was still sealed. Well, Amazon's policy, they have A to Z guarantee. So if you're not happy with an item for any reason, it doesn't matter what it is, you ship it back, you will get your money back. So someone ordered it and they opened it, decided they didn't like it, and then they shipped it back to Amazon. Well, Amazon sends me an email saying, hey, we initiated a refund. You're going to have to refund this person their money. And so then this goes back to the Amazon warehouse. You can have Amazon just destroy it. You can tell them, I don't want it back. But I wanted it back because if they do work, then I can put them on eBay and maybe get $15 to $20 for them and at least get part of my money back. One other thing I did pick up was a Delta scroll saw. And I'll try to put a picture of it in the video. And this scroll saw, the top of it was all rusted, and it was the last garage sale I did for the day. And I walked up and I asked the guy how much it was, and he said, it's $5, but I'll take 3. So I paid him $3 and I took the Delta scroll saw. Now I haven't plugged it in to see if it works yet, and it needs a lot of cleaning up. But if it does, that Delta scroll saw is worth at least $50, $60, and a little elbow grease and it'll be great. I can't imagine, he told me it worked, and I can't imagine anything could be wrong with it. They're really not that complicated. So, but I'll try to get a picture of that and stick that in the video. All right, I want to turn this around, and then I will show you the big haul that I got, and talk a little bit about that. Okay, this was a Hess truck haul that I picked up. All of these trucks right here are loose. The ones that are yellowed, they're not going to be worth hardly anything. I'll probably stick those in the antique booth and put $5 a piece on them or something. I may put like 10 on the one with the airplane just because it's so cool. If I do, it'll probably be the last one to go. But all of these that you see here, they sell for between, I would say, $10 and $20 a piece. Most of them have all of the parts, but the best part about this was that I got all of those in the box, and I got those 3 in the box, and this whole truck haul I paid $30 for everything. I've gone through it, I've checked out the pricing on it. Worst case scenario for this stuff, I will wind up with $350. So that was a really good haul. That was my biggest find for the weekend. Everything that you saw, I spent about $100, and it is all worth total roughly $800. That includes the trucks. So maybe a little more. Maybe I spent like around 130. But this was a great find. I was really excited to find all these trucks. Okay, it's a little dark in here, but this is the scroll saw that I picked up. You can see that the top of it is all rusted. I'm going to have to do something about that. But it's a really nice scroll saw. And it's a Delta Shopmaster. So I think it should work just fine. And cleaning up rust, I've had rust on my tools before, and that's just really not that big a deal. Well, that's my haul video for this week. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you again, keep on picking.